Good morning, everyone. I'm Brett, and this is Wake Up and Get Wealthy. As always, we come to you live Wednesday mornings at 10 a.m. to give you the latest and greatest on health and wellness. So today I have a really special guest I'm really excited about. We're just waiting for him to join. So once he joins, I'll add him in. But if you have any guesses, let me know. Hopefully you've seen our marketing about this. Hi, Daniel. How are you? Are we joining from your page or from Austin's? Just let me know. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Elaine. Hi, ladies. Those are my friends. So I hope everyone's having a good morning. Oh, there's Austin. We're going to add him in. Just waiting for him. There he is.
Hello, Brett. How are you?
Hi, Austin. I'm good. How are you?
Doing well. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here with us today on Wake Up and Get Wealthy, our morning show. So excited to have you. Looks like you're maybe by the tennis courts, right?
Yeah, we got a few people playing right now.
I love it.
Got some pros on the courts teaching lessons.
Wow. So there's activity on there. So tell us how it's been since you've reopened the program and everyone's back on the courts. Tell us what it's like.
Well, we opened May 18th. Actually, it was very slow, as you can imagine. A lot of people, didn't want to come through the building. They wanted to just be outside, which we're very fortunate because we're outside and you can actually be outside to play tennis. We can, a lot of people want to play tennis and they want to get some exercise. So what we did is we started off with private lessons, and then we had, guidelines and protocols which the JCC was very good about. We had good social distancing with the members. So, we actually, believe it or not, we put dots on the court for the adults so they could go stand and, because, the adults can actually congregate very well and they can have a lot of good conversations, so they keep them separated like we have to keep the kids. So social distancing was in place, which was funny at first because, a lot of ladies like to get together. They like to hug each other and all that. And, kids as well. But that's basically how we got started. We started off with private lessons, and we had groups of 4 people on a court at first. That's how we got started.
Awesome. So that sounds so much fun. Dots for the adults, because you all know we like to talk. So what does it look like now? Are y'all busy? Do you have a lot more activity? I mean, tennis seems like kind of automatically a socially distant sport. If you take out the conversations, right?
Right.
So what does it look like now?
Actually, it's a lot busier, believe it or not. We still have protocols and rules on the courts. We can teach a little bit more than 4 people on a court now. We try to have at least 6 people on a court. We fill up all 8 courts on the weekends.
Wow.
We have anywhere from 20 to 30 people show up for an 8:30 to Saturday and Sunday at 8:30 to 10 groups, anywhere from 3-0 to 4-5s. It's kind of nice to get people out here because they want to get some exercise, and they definitely want to play, definitely want to play some tennis.
Right. Yeah, and I'm guessing that people are feeling pretty comfortable about being outside.
Very comfortable. We do have, you have to wear masks everywhere you go, but on the tennis court, you can take the masks off. However, the minute we leave the tennis court, we put the mask right back on to go right back in the building and exit to their cars.
That's awesome. So following all the guidelines, but
we have hand sanitizer on the courts, and I
nice.
highly recommend that everybody uses the hand sanitizer on the courts before and after.
Oh, that's awesome. So y'all have really thought of everything, make people feel safe and then get them back into something that they love doing, right? And I'm sure that people really missed it, right?
Oh, for 2 months, let me tell you, a lot of people really missed it. I got my phone lit up like bright lights when people text me, ask me when we're getting back at it. And so it was definitely a blessing to open it May 18th.
That is so awesome. So a lot of the kind of seasoned tennis players are back on the courts. Do you have any people who are maybe new to tennis because it's an outdoor sport? and
Actually,
they can't
funny you
really go
brought that
inside?
up because we're getting ready to advertise. Our awesome marketing department is getting ready to advertise our beginner classes. For the first time, we have we're going to offer, starting September, we're going to offer 5 adult beginner classes.
Wow.
And we've never offered that many. So that's pretty good. We got a lot of new faces out here. We're in our junior program last night. We had a lot of new first timers, which is great.
That is awesome.
Welcome beginners with open arms. We want to get people out here playing and definitely having some fun.
So what is some advice you could give to a beginner, like someone like me who's never, I mean, I played tennis maybe when I was like 10, a couple times, but like someone who wanted to maybe get into the sport and has not really played, what's some advice you could give to a beginner?
Well, I would say for the first time, Brett, I think you need to come out and take like a 30-minute lesson.
Okay.
A 30-minute lesson or 60 minutes, depending on, your physical ability, if you're able to run, if you work out, whatever. If you want to come out and work out for 30 minutes, yeah, there you go, Brett. Health queen. If you want to come out, I'd say do an 1-hour private lesson. Let me evaluate you, and then we can send you to where whatever class we think can accommodate your game.
Okay, that's awesome. So just getting an idea of where you would best fit first, instead of trying to like fit into somewhere where you just might not flourish.
I could tell you to go to adult clinic, but maybe you're not ready to be around 4 or 5 people at the very beginning, or maybe you're ready to, you might be a little insecure about your game at the beginning, so maybe it's our job to make sure that we make you comfortable to get started and we can guide you in the right direction. And hopefully we can get you to the point where your technique is better for sure. And we can get you more comfortable playing with others.
Yeah. I remember I wasn't very good at serving, but we could work on that, right?
You know what? We have some time today, Brett.
Hey, I'm gonna
come on out.
Forget wake up and get wealthy.
I welcome everybody who's on this today. Come on out and play some tennis.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. We're just gonna end the show. I'm gonna come on over right now.
What? We're waiting.
That's so awesome. So, I assume that there are a lot of physical benefits to tennis. You're moving a lot, you're running, so cardio, maybe some strength. And what about like mental health benefits, social benefits? What are the benefits you see to tennis?
Mental and physical benefits of tennis. Well, number one, being outside, exercising, burning calories, endorphins from exercise, and very important benefits is socialization. I think everybody needs to socialize.
Right.
Okay. And I think that's good mentally for everybody. I mean, I love my family, but I see them every single day, 7 days a week, and I spend a lot of time with them during this quarantine. Right. However, it is nice to get out and visit and socialize, I think, not just for elementary kids or high school kids, but for adults. Adults need that interaction too. So mentally, I think it's good for us to get out and, socialize, see our friends. Yeah. It's hard for everybody because I know a lot of ladies here and men, the guys high five and elbows, and the ladies love to hug and, each other. Hey, they've seen each other forever, but that's a little harder now. But, just to get on the court and visit and mingle and, socially distance, of course. And I think it's good for everybody. Also, you get vitamin D from the sun. So, you got to have a little sun. A little too much sun sometimes can, get you sunburned, but vitamin D is good for you.
Yeah.
Also,
absolutely.
learning new skills for your mind mentally can help you. And I always say this, playing singles is like playing singles, whether it's kids, men, women, singles. Playing singles is like playing checkers. All right. Huh. Playing doubles is like playing chess. So
interesting.
You get a lot of exercise playing singles and doubles. It's, you got to think about it. You got to have moves. You got to have, you got to be able to communicate with your partner. You got to come up with strategies. So, but both of them, you get exercise. So that's good for you. And one thing I can tell you physically, I've had a couple of people in my lifetime say, Austin, do you get exercise playing tennis? And in my head, you should see what's going on. I'm like, are you serious? And then, of course, my outside voice is like, maybe you should come try it. I think you would be very impressed with, the exercise you get. And I always tell people, when you get on a treadmill and you go work out, you control that workout. But you come to tennis and you hit with one of the pros or you hit with a high level player, they're going to control that workout.
Right.
I promise you will get a workout.
Right.
So, like for instance, I had a young man this past Sunday. He burned over 800 calories in 1 hour playing tennis. It was
wow.
Awesome. And he comes religiously on Sunday. And let me tell you, that's been verified.
That's amazing. So, and I assume that people maybe don't like even realize how much exercise they're getting when they're doing it because you're so focused on the skill and, chasing the ball and all these other things. And so by the end of it, you're probably like, oh my gosh, wow, that was an amazing workout.
Yeah, it is a good workout. It's nothing like a good sweat coming off a tennis court.
Right, right.
Of course, nobody wants to put on a mask at first, but you know what? Now it's a thing to do. So, but after getting a good workout and you walk off the tennis court, I think everybody feels better. Not only that, mentally, emotionally, and definitely physically.
Right. Yeah. And so like you said, you get that socialization where, you can't obviously be too close to each other, but you're still on the court with people. You still see them, you still hear them.
Yes.
You're in the presence of people, which I think is really important right now.
It is nice to come play tennis every day.
Especially after so many months.
Yes.
So sure. I want to pivot just a tiny bit, still talk about tennis, but talk a little bit more about you personally, because I know that we were talking about this. You've been at the J in this program for about 28 years. Is that right?
It'll be 28 years at the beginning of next year. Yes. At the end of December. Beginning of January.
Amazing. So how have you done that? How have you stayed at one place so long where, I hear that that's not that common in this type of industry. How have you managed to stay in one place for almost 28 years?
Wow. That was a loaded question, Brett.
Uh-huh. That was a Wendy Stanley question.
Wendy Stanley. That had to have been Wendy Stanley question. As Mark is giggling in the background.
Yeah.
You know what? I think what has kept me here, I started here when I was 21 years old. I'm like, wow, 20 years old. And I'm looking about it now, and I'm like 49. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, I said my age out loud. So
I was going to guess you started when you were 5. Like,
I had a lady just walk up to me just a little while ago that's actually playing on the tennis court right now. And she said, Austin, you were 2 when you started here. But
that's awesome.
No, I don't know. I think what keeps me going every day is the people that play tennis out here, honestly. That's what keeps me going, keeps me fired up. Actually, you can ask my wife. I cannot wait. Every time I wake up, I can't wait to get to work every morning. So
that's awesome. That's amazing. We need more people who are so passionate about their jobs and love the people. I mean, that's a huge part of it. It sounds like you have a community, right?
Yeah, we get a tight-knit family down here. Honestly, the J Tennis family is what keeps us going. It keeps me motivated. It keeps actually the growth of the program. Actually, after 20 some odd years, you would think I'd be stagnant and not motivated, but that's the total opposite. I'm not only motivated, I like goals. I like achieving goals, and I like when somebody challenges me for sure. Because we only have 8 courts, but we'll do the best we can to get as many people socially distance, of course, on the tennis courts, playing the sport of a lifetime for sure.
So speaking of growth of the program, I assume that that's a large part due to you and your team, right? So I hear that you're an amazing salesman.
Wendy Stanley again.
Another Wendy Stanley original. So
thanks, Wendy.
Do you have any tips on, like how you have facilitated this growth, how you've kept the program going, how you've been this amazing salesman? What are some good tips you can give for us folks that might not be the best salespeople?
Oh, that's another loaded question, Brett. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I think most of all, like I said, I like a challenge, and it's not about how much can I sell or whatever. It's about, everybody needs tennis equipment. Everybody needs a pair of shoes. Everybody needs a pair of sunglasses. So I just think I don't even know if I have an answer for you. I like to sell. I like to challenge myself. I wouldn't say I'm extraordinary at selling merchandise or whatever. No, I just think that I'm only as good as the people I work with, and apparently I got a good team. So we all work together to sell all the products in the pro shop. So it's not just me. It's the pro shop manager. It's Rena. It's Polo. It's James. Seriously, it's Sasha, it's the whole staff. So it's nice.
So you have an amazing team, and it sounds like you have personal relationships with all of your community. It's not like everyone knows you, they know what to expect. So that's awesome. I'm gonna see if anyone has any other last questions. We have a bunch of people in our conversation right now, so if anyone has a question, put it in the chat and I'll ask Austin for you. But in the meantime, I'll get to my last question, and then if anyone else has a question, we'll ask. But Austin, if someone is ready to get going, what do they do? What's the best way to get involved with the tennis program?
Best way to get involved with the tennis program is you can go on our website and you can email us, you can text us, and we'll get back with you as quickly as possible. Rena's really good about getting back with people immediately. We will send you our website. Like I said, the marketing department's doing our fall program stuff, and they're putting everything online, and it's for starting in September. We will answer any questions you have regarding tennis, and we're here to accommodate each and every person that plays tennis. So email us. You can email us, you can call us, text us. We don't care. Just get out here and play some tennis.
Yeah, just get on the court. Just show up, right? Sure. So I guess jccdallas.org/tennis, is that right?
Yes, jcc.org and /tennis.
Dallas.org/tennis. Perfect. So awesome. Well, we're going to post this video up on Instagram so everyone can watch it later and hear all the amazing things about the tennis program. And hopefully you'll get some more new faces like me out on the court soon.
That'd be great.
Thank you so much for being here. We have one quick question.
Okay.
Someone says, what advice would you give to beginners about choosing a racket, shoes, etc.?
Racket, shoes, etc.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, when you come in, we weren't demoing rackets at first, but now we're actually demoing. We actually we're actually hand sanitizing them, spraying with Lysol. So I would actually give you a few rackets. You probably want a lighter racket at the beginning. Some beginners really appreciate a lighter racket. And shoes, come in the pro shop. We have some of the best shoes, which are K-Swiss shoes that we have that we not keep in stock. Actually, we always have to reorder them, so we're doing well with them. Other than that, we'd probably give you 3 or 4 demos to get started. And you probably, like I said, you probably want a little bit lighter one, and it has to be comfortable and it has to be the right grip size. That's important.
Awesome. So you would be able to help someone if they come into the shop, find their shoes, test some rackets, and figure out exactly what they needed. So they don't really need to come necessarily prepared to be a tennis pro, right?
Now, well, you also want to come and try tennis for the first time, and you want to make sure that you like it. So you go out and buy all this equipment and then play one time and decide, it's not for me. So we want to make sure you're comfortable out on the court, and you want to come back. The whole point is for you to come back and play tennis. That's important.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Awesome. Well, Austin, you are the best. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you on the court. And hopefully we'll have you back on again soon. And thanks for everything you do.
I'll see you on the tennis court soon. Thanks.
All right. Bye, Austin. Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye. Thanks, everybody. Bye.